What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode. I've just been doing a bunch of Let's Play videos called The Alternative Hero, so I just started doing an introduction to my Let's Play series, but that's not what we're doing. Today, I'm going to talk to you about Walmart order cancellations, because this is something I've been dealing with, and oh man, when I first saw these emails, I got scared. So let me give you a little bit of backstory. I just posted over 100,000 items on eBay, right? And so obviously that produced a bunch of sales, a bunch of problems, a bunch of different things. The biggest issue, or at least what I perceived was the biggest issue, is that some of my orders are getting canceled. Because that's kind of the one thing that I see now. Like, if I don't figure out this bulk stuff this month, it's gonna happen soon. I know that I'm really close to getting a system down that I can replicate and get results from over and over and over again. I need to keep working at it, right? It's just like anything in life. If you want to do things differently and if you want to succeed, when people sell you that like it's not going to work, you have to understand that like everything worth doing, more people are going to tell you that it's not going to work than people who are going to believe in you. That's just how it is. And you have to know internally from you what is worth pursuing. And you have to maintain a concept of the big picture. And by that, I mean, your life, where you fit in this world, what makes you happy, what makes you sad. You have to know about all that kind of stuff and understand in what scenarios do you perform best, what scenarios do you not perform best, how do you get yourself into those situations. You got to understand the whole picture, right? But I'm getting sidetracked. Walmart cancellations. So what's been happening here is that some of my orders get canceled. And if I try and replace the orders with gift cards, they get canceled again. But if I replace the order with a credit card instead of a gift card, then I don't get a cancellation and it works. So whenever I get these cancellations, I overcome them by just placing the order with a credit card. But this begs the question, should I even be using gift cards? And that's something that I'm not sure about. I don't honestly know, because it's not like all of my orders are getting canceled. That's definitely not happening. Like, only a small fraction of these orders. This looks like a lot, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 10 or 11 or whatever. But I placed like 50, 60 orders in that period. And those go through, which is, you can tell by this email from Update Duck. This email means that Walmart shipped an item. And because of the fact that I have two accounts and Update Duck looks at one and not the other, that's why it says there's a matching problem. There's not actually a matching problem. That's just because I'm using two different pieces of software for two different accounts and the same Gmail account. The long story doesn't really matter, so ignore that. My point's that not all of my orders are getting canceled, and it's only some of them, and I'm able to work around it by just placing the order with a credit card. It's the gift cards that are getting these cancellations, and that, I have to make a decision, because on one hand, every $1,000 of gift cards that I use earns me $20. So that's basically $20 a day, which is money. That alone, $20 a day times 30, that's $600. That alone is what I was earning at Starbucks. So that's a lot of money to turn down. But at the same time, it's causing these Walmart cancellations. And I really want to do whatever I can to stay on good terms with Walmart, because I'm relying quite heavily on them right now. Granted, some of these items are available to be fulfilled from Amazon, and in some situations that's what I do. It's just I don't want to have the problem where Walmart's canceling all of my orders. My understanding is that this is because of some kind of technical thing with gift cards. I don't understand exactly why, and I haven't had much luck talking to Walmart to figure out. But there is some weirdness when I try and purchase items with gift cards. Whenever I go into my cart, so normally you can save 5 gift cards in your Walmart account. And you don't actually want to have those gift cards available because people can hack you. And if there's a gift card in a Walmart account, any item can be purchased to any address without any other information. Once the gift card is saved there, it's a really, really juicy target for hackers, right? So you don't want to have it there because they don't need any kind of verification code. They don't need anything. They just click on your saved gift card and use it, order whatever they want to wherever they want. So try not to have gift cards in your cart because you will eventually get hacked. And the reason that you can get hacked is because you got to understand, like, we live in this digital cyber age, right? There are so many loopholes that exist because companies do things to make people think that they're safe when the company is just doing the absolute minimum, okay? And that is very evident with cybersecurity. A lot of companies, especially a company like Walmart, which is huge and specialized at physical stuff, they don't completely understand, nor are they highly incentivized at the moment they don't completely understand how to make everything very, very secure. So it's fairly easy, from what I understand, to hack into a Walmart account. And I know this because it has happened to me, and I've talked to Walmart reps about it, so I know that the whole gift card thing is a known vulnerability. And basically what that indicates is that Walmart has some system in their login that's easy to crack, which means that it's easy to get into accounts specifically to see if they have gift cards saved to the account. Because if they have a credit card, it doesn't really matter because you still need the number to verify the credit card, right? So, okay, maybe if you have a cookie or something on the person's computer, you could get that, but that's a whole lot of work and isn't anonymous, right? Hackers, what they want is they want to be able to break into an account and then immediately, while they're still in, immediately do something. Okay, so that's why gift cards and the way Walmart stores them are highly kind of incentivizing for hackers. So you will find that if you store gift cards, you do eventually get hacked. But anyway, long story short, I'm using that phrase when I just explained the long story. So gift cards are more profitable than not using gift cards, but it's causing these cancellations to happen. And I don't like it when there's catches and exceptions. I like setting up a system that accommodates for all of the things that could potentially go wrong and then has a step to respond to each of those things when they happen. And so it could be that I keep using gift cards and then I just have a second pass where every time Walmart cancels one of my orders, I just place it with the credit card. You know what I mean? And that sounds like it would be hard to keep up with, but as long as I make sure to order everything for the first time with a gift card, I'll always get the Walmart cancellation email. So as long as I then respond to it, it's going to be fine. But I don't know if that's what I want, and that's what I'm trying to figure out with this video, and I could use some kind of feedback for you guys is like, what are your experience with using gift cards with Walmart? Do you have the kinds of problems that I'm having now? Do you think that it's worth it? Because it's not like my account's flagged. It's not like I can't order these items. But at the same time, man, it's hard to make short videos now because there's just so much information to share, especially because I realize now that while some of you are really loyal and have watched a bunch of my videos, most people who watch YouTube videos are new subscribers and will watch like some of the more recent videos, and then that is their whole lifetime on that channel. So there will always be more people watching my recent content versus my old content. And I understand that it's a very small percentage of people who watch these videos that actually, you know, have watched a lot of the old content. So because of that, like every time I introduce a concept, it's like, oh man, okay, in this video alone, I could spend 20 minutes talking about Walmart cancellations alone and the variables that I know about them and what kinds of cancellations there are and when it's something to be worried about and when it's normal and not to worry about and all that kind of stuff. And then we could also talk about how Walmart, like how they change their listings and why I think bulk's great because of the future and optimization and titles. And there's just so much information. It's hard to just not like go on tangents about all of it, right? But I want to try and make sure that the videos have a specific point. And this specific point of this video is, you know, talking about these cancellations that I'm going through with Walmart right now. So I've said, as I stated earlier, I can work around this. And I didn't just start encountering this today. This has started since I've had the bulk store. A small percentage of my items, my orders get canceled. And I can't replace them with a gift card payment. I have to use a credit card payment, which is okay. It's not the end of the world. Like I really could just use old credit cards, but if I'm buying $1,000 worth of gift cards a day, that's $20 a day. That's $600 a month that I'm not getting because I'm not using gift cards. So I really need, it's important that I figure out how to use the gift cards properly, especially because of the nature of bulk and the cash flow. gift cards definitely work well with making it more profitable and covering more of the insertion fees. But I got to figure out how to get around these cancellations. And it's possible. Yeah, I didn't finish talking about that concept earlier. It's possible that it's just a temporary problem that Walmart has, right? And so I need to talk to more Walmart reps, because I haven't actually tried to talk to any of them, just because in my experience they're not very useful. But that being said, there are ways to work around that, right? That's just a thought that's stopping me from acting. The reality is, if I want to get information from Walmart reps, I don't just contact one. I do a video about contacting 15 of them and comparing the different responses that I get and judging all of the responses against one another to measure, if they're true and all that kind of stuff. So maybe I will do that and try and figure out what to do about this cancellation problem. Because it's not so much the cancellation problem. It's the fact that, I got to be using as many gift cards as possible. But I don't want those gift cards to put the business in danger, but I don't think it will. I think that there's just some system that's flagging the orders, and then as long as I place the order with a credit card, it works. So maybe that's just what I do. I always try the first time with a gift card, and then if the gift card doesn't work, then I just place the order with a credit card. And that's a little bit time consuming, but it's actually pretty easy, because the order information here includes a link to the item. So this is the item that got canceled. So all I'd have to do is just go here. It's pretty easy. And then order it. And then it's really easy for me to find the address, because I just search for a keyword in the title in my order page, and it's faster to do this than it is to order the item in the first place. Just tiny bit faster, because I don't have to actually find the item. The order email itself has a link to the item supplied, right? But it could be possible that this is just a temporary kind of problem, and we're going to work through it. So I think the best decision for me is to keep placing the orders with gift cards the first time I place the order, and then if it gets canceled, then I just use a credit card. Because that makes it go through, and that does incorporate a little bit of a delay, but I overstate my delivery time anyway. A lot of these items are 2-day, and I say that they're 3 to 5, something like that. All right. So yeah, I just figured, I could make a whole video about the cancellations I'm getting, and there's so many videos I can make because I'm now operating a bulk store again, and I'd kind of forgotten what it was like to have, there's just so much data to play with. It's really cool. I get tons of messages. So yeah. All right. I'll see you next time, guys. Ciao.